Hi, my name is Deanna Hope, and welcome back to Spooky Spotlight, the show where I shine a light on horror films that you may or may not have heard of. Today we are discussing Eight-Legged Freaks, a 2002 sci-fi comedy directed by Ellery L. Kayum. Eight-Legged Freaks is about a toxic waste spill that seeps its way into a spider farm through the crickets that the spiders are fed, causing them to grow gigantic, which leads to a full-on spider invasion in the secluded small town of Prosperity, Arizona. So fun fact, this was the first horror movie I ever saw as a kid, and at the time I was in the process of moving to Arizona, so I was kind of freaked out that there was going to be giant spiders when I get there. This film pays homage to the creature feature boom and is a self-proclaimed B-movie both in content and marketing. This film stars the lovely David Arquette, Scott Terra, and yes, Scarlett Johansson. Is this foreshadowing her role as Black Widow? Maybe. This is a comedy, so there are some great comedic moments alongside the horrific moments. One of my favorite comedic moments being when the cat and spider got into a fight that involved drywall. Now, there are some horrific kills in this film as well, with a nice combination of CGI to practical effects. Now, it is a B movie, and it was 2002, so the CGI can be questionable at times, but with this subject matter, it's a little bit more understandable, especially if you keep in mind the budget they had. Another element I love is that essentially Mike, the young boy in the film, leads these adults to safety using his spider knowledge, giving it a very wholesome, almost goosebump feel to it all. However, on the flip side, there are some extremely violent moments, so it borderlines adult movie, almost giving like a Snakes on the Plane or Tremors feel to it. The fact that this film relies so heavily on the extreme tropes of creature feature movies, the toxic waste, the corny townspeople, and even the conspiracy theorist who ends up to an extent being right in the end and actually saves the day. All of these tropes combined makes it a really fun ride. Also, I really love the creepy, lyricless version of Itsy Bitsy Spider that they play in the film. You really gotta listen for it or you will miss it. Townspeople band together at their local mall in order to protect themselves. They all arm themselves in very comedic ways and all have very human reactions to the spiders themselves, such as running away screaming. Despite that, in the end, they really help each other survive. For the most part, unfortunately, we did lose a few ostriches along the way. The cast was extremely solid. They each really committed to their characters, making them very likable, very unique, and very personable. With saying that, a lot of the characters, their story really didn't play out, but I didn't find it necessary to do so. We're more focused on the danger at hand, which is the big-ass spiders. For only having $30 million, they managed it well, they spread it out nice, and I appreciate that they did shoot on location and made for some beautiful shots. If you have a fear of spiders, this movie will get to you. This movie will give you goosebumps. It sure gives me goosebumps every time I watch it. And even David Arquette himself thinks that the success of the film was hindered due to the general aversion of spiders. To me, the funniest part about this sci-fi horror is the sounds the spiders make. They're really bizarre, almost a little human-like at times, and it really gives them a personality and like weirdly makes them kind of cute in certain moments. Overall, now is the perfect time to watch this film. It's such a great summer flick. So please let me know in the comments if you end up watching it, what you think of it, and which spider scared you the most. Anyways, I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.